I wish I kept track of how many of my consults were originals and how many of them were fixing other people's shit. Okay. You know what will start this conversation? PC optimization scammers are similar to mechanics. Like car mechanics, right? Do a bunch of random shit you didn't ask for. Charge you money. And then like upsell your ignorance. Like all the fucking markers are there, dude. All that shit's the same. It's all the fucking same. So now I don't know if it's intentionally malicious or not. That's the thing. Like, not sure if intentionally malicious or just dumb. Like, I don't know if it's just like someone who's dumb selling a service to people that are just dumber. Like, I don't know if that's the case. I'm pretty sure that's what... I don't think it's malicious. But if it was malicious, there wouldn't be a way to really be able to tell or catch the guy, because the person on the other... Because like, okay, like you know when you pay your mechanic to like fix your, like, yeah, just change your oil, sure, okay, you pay your mechanic to change your oil. He's like, and you know nothing about cars, nothing. You didn't even know there was oil in your fucking car. Okay, like, that's how bad. You don't even know that there was oil in that shit. You're like, I think my car says to change this oil, can you help me? And the person's like, you need a new transmission now, or a new engine. And you don't know anything about cars, so you're just putting all of your trust into this person that you hired. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. Now, in the mechanics case, it's 100% malicious. Mechanics will fuck you all the time for extra money. It's like you're never like, yeah, I'm not sure, but I think you need a new transmission. Like, that never happens, okay? That's 100% malicious. Yeah, mechanics are 100% scammers. So, but I'm not saying... Is this blurry? Oh, no, that's okay. I'm not saying that the PC optimizer guys are malicious or intentionally scamming, but it's a very similar thing where it's like... who was that guy earlier? Glitch. He doesn't know any better. He hires somebody for a service. The guy does said performed service, and he can't even tell. He's like, the FPS was the same, but I think it's felt smoother. Like, he has no fucking clue. He's just trusting the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's just trusting. You know what I mean? He has no idea. He's just trusting the professional that he hired, right? Now, okay, that's a good point. That's a good point. I actually don't have a rebuttal to that. Double dipping doctors. We talked about this before. So, the guy in chat right now. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so yeah. So, essentially, okay, so the guy, that guy that's in the chat right now, Glitch, he's essentially double dipping doctors right now by asking me all those questions. He's not trusting the initial doctor, or but in this circumstance, it's correct, because the service that he got, on some level, he knows is bullshit. Do you know what I mean? The problem with double dipping doctors that I have is you should be able to tell when your first doctor was bullshit or not. You should be able to pick up on that. Do you know what I mean? like if somebody's like, but that's also a skill you have to learn. You have to learn if somebody's bullshitting you, right? That's kind of hard. But so I kind of get the double dipping thing. But let's say in my scenario, if a guy sees me get 300 FPS, there's no reason to double dip there. He has proof on his screen of how much FPS I'm getting. I can probably name like 6 or 7 other optimizers that cannot say the same thing. They hide their FPS. They don't even have PCs, but they sell the service. They've never built a PC before, or the ones that stole the info from our Discord. Dude, I could, like, you know what I mean? There's so many of them. So you pay for what you get too. So the guy that you're paying $30 for, I've seen his scripts and I know what he does, and that you're getting exactly what you pay for, right? I actually have a script here from a different guy. So I was doing a consult the other day, okay? And I go through the, okay, you know what the other funny thing is? People that know what they're doing can always tell when somebody else has fucked around in the machine. Always, dude. So it's like okay, you know how when you're tuning somebody's computer and they've never tuned B-die before, and you go into their sub timings, it's like, oh, you used the fucking GitHub guy, didn't you? 100% accuracy. You can see the GitHub guide from a mile away, dude. That's how fucking obvious it is. So like yeah, but yeah, that's the thing. So when you determine a value of something, so let's say the guy on Twitter that you're talking about, the other guy, if you feel that $27 is worth it, then it's probably worth it to you. Like if somebody pays $3,000 for a 3080 Ti, it might be worth it to that person. They're still getting scammed. They're getting scalped. They're getting scammed to fucking shit. But it still feels worth it to that person. Do you know what I mean? That's not something that you can really argue with. I mean, yeah, if the guy is happy with his $3,000 3080 Ti, it doesn't affect you. The guy's happy with this $3,000 purchase. Cool. Stay in your lane. It sounds good, bro. You know what I mean? That's the other thing. You can't argue with that. Like, okay, you know how I relate it, masturbator? Let's say you have some specific illness, like, I don't know, Alzheimer's or something. Let's say you have Alzheimer's and you're an old person, and that's actually a really bad example, but let's just go with it. And you're seeing an Alzheimer's specialist who's dedicated his entire life to Alzheimer's research, and then you go to like a general practitioner and you're like, hey man, what do you think? It's like the dumbest fucking thing that you could possibly. It's like you literally hired the specialist to work on your brain, and then you go to like a fucking foot doctor and you're like, hey, can you help me with my brain? I'm not sure if this other doctor is all he's cracked up to be. Like, that's kind of more how I relate this, right? Like, you hired the specialist, believe in the specialist. Do you know what I mean? If you hired a general practitioner, then you hired a general practitioner. Do you know what I mean? Okay. Hang on. Okay, hang on. We have so much to talk about with this topic. And the reason I bring this whole topic up is because I actually got this guy's batch file finally. I'm like, I need to share this with people, dude. I even just labeled it idiot because it's fuck. But okay, we'll get there. Hang on. We'll get there. Okay, so I don't think it's malicious. I think these guys are really just like kids or something. I mean, if you go on TikTok or whatever, half the TikToks you see about PC optimization are fucking bullshit, right? Now, next point I want to make. PC optimization. This term in itself is bullshit. How do I even word this? Okay, do you know what PC optimization is? PC optimization is reinstalling Windows fresh. That's what PC optimization is. Everything those guys do in their fucking sessions you can just do all that work with just doing this. Removes all bloatware, removes all registry things that are lingering, removes temp drives. This is it. Let me save you fucking $100 from Fiverr. Just do this. And there's your optimization. That's it. Nothing those guys do. Okay. Now let's go into this guy's batch file, shall we? Let's see. This guy charges $100 for his consults. Now, no, some of them don't even touch the BIOS. That's the other thing. PC optimization is a weird term. It's another one of those things. PC optimization is another one of those things that I never heard of in the last 10 years until I got on like YouTube and like streamer scenes and shit. Like, I never heard this. I'm like, what the fuck is PC optimization? Do you mean overclocking? But it's not overclocking. It's like weird shit like power plans and ISLC and like latency optimizers. And like, it's like the weirdest fucking shit unimaginable, dude. It's like the weirdest shit. Like, it's so weird. I never knew this even existed in the last 10 years of my fucking overclocking career, dude. It's the weirdest shit. Now, God, there's so many things I wanted to talk about. Let's go through this guy's batch file. This guy charges $100 for this. He did also enable XMP. He couldn't even get XMP to work properly. Like, he enabled XMP and then dropped the memory speed down like 3600 when they were 4000 sticks. So he couldn't even get XMP working. He didn't update the guy's BIOS. Like, do you know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna go through this guy's file. I have removed his name from everywhere in the file, so you won't know who it is. I don't want to create any drama or anything, right? But I just want to show you guys. This is $100. We're just gonna go through this. Let's just see what it is, okay? Oh, let me change the font here. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, maybe go one a little bit lower. I've never used a batch script for like, oh my god, dude. Okay, this is $100. We're gonna go through this. This is $100. Okay. I removed his title. He disables Windows Update. Why? What the fuck does disabling Windows Update have to do with PC optimization or FPS? Okay, whatever. So he disables your Windows Update. All right, so that's what all this is. Okay. Setting custom power plan. This was actually cool because when I went into the guy's power plan, it had the company name and then it said performance power plan. It was fucking brilliant, dude. It was like this company name, performance power plan. It makes it seem so much more than what it is to the other person. It's such a fucking scam, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Real. I might even do that too. I might like Frame Chaser's performance plan. I'm like, oh, it's a good idea. It's like illusioning the secrets. Yeah. Fucking Frame Chaser's performance plan. Yeah, that's what this guy does here. import performance plan.pow. He has a separate script for that, right? He also deletes the stock performance plans, which is weird. What if you want to idle your CPU ever? That's a weird one. That's a weird one. Let me catch up here. This isn't Freethy. No, it's not Freethy. I've seen that guy's shit too. Oh god. Oh, and this guy that I'm talking about robbed Freethy's settings. He copied his shit. Because when I went into the guy's Call of Duty files, he used all of Freethy's settings, dude. And then I'm like, this guy fucking ripped off Freethy. Like, Jesus, it's brutal, dude. Everyone's just ripping everybody else off with the randomest fucking shit. It's like the weirdest shit, dude. It's such a scam. This entire PC optimization fucking industry is such a scam, dude. Everyone's just scamming each other. It's the fucking craziest shit. Okay. Yeah, he turns off hibernate and power saver, all this shit. Whatever. High performance, timer, whatever. This doesn't do anything since Windows, the second version of Windows 10. Useless. He flushes your DNS for some reason. Again, does absolutely nothing. Uninstalls OneDrive. Why would you do that? Again, my point is, what does any of this do have to do with PC optimization? What the fuck is this? Oh, I don't doubt Freethy's a good guy, dude. I'm sure he is. I'm sure this guy is a good guy too. That's why I don't think it's malicious. I really just think it's ignorance and stupidity. Like, what's this guy doing? Why is he flushing DNSs? There's no way that he thinks this would increase FPS or optimize the PC in any way. It has to be ignorance. Like, it has to be stupidity. Do you know what I mean? Like it makes no fucking sense. Do you know what I mean? What else we got here? Where's the music at? Music got stuck. Okay, what else we got here? Uninstall OneDrive. Remove directory. This will remove a folder in all subfolders, right? Temp drive. So he's using command prompt to remove the temp drive and all the temp files, right? Then he makes it, he removes it and then recreates it so it's empty. That is okay. This might save you some space on your disk, which could help if you're really approaching the limit of your hard drive, I suppose, like capacity wise. So that's okay, I guess, right? Still doesn't increase your FPS. Doesn't do fuck all. More temp drive shit. Another remove, make, right? He's just removing and remaking all your temp drives, right? And that's it. You just lost $100. That's it. What could you have done instead? Just reinstall Windows. What's going on here? That's it. That's literally what this guy charges $100 for. That's it. And he ripped off Freethy's Warzone settings, and he couldn't get XMP enabled. There's a lot of little other things there, right? So this guy pays for a consult for me. He's like, my computer's running like dog shit. I'm like, well, sir, let me take a gander. And it's just like a shit mix of all these other, just robbing everybody else's settings. Like, I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude. Like, how much money did you waste before you just ended up paying me the 400 anyway? Do you know what I mean? Like, holy fuck, dude. It's such a scam. Then there's those Warzone optimizers out there that just steal my shit and sell that shit. All those guys are getting fucking memory, Isaac and shit. Mad fucking memory errors, dev errors. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They just steal shit. This guy here that charges $100 just steals shit. He just stole Freezy's shit. It's like the craziest, dude. It's like mind-blowing, dude, how crazy this shit is. It's fucking crazy. I can't even, like, oh my God. Hang on a second. That was literally the entire batch file. I don't want to call people out. It's not my job. I don't care. I stay in my own lane. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna like put all these other people on blast because I don't think they're doing it on purpose. I really think that they're just dumb. And if a person pays them for a service and you have idiot A paying idiot B and they're both happy with the transaction, has nothing to do with me. So that's why I'm not calling anybody out. This is irrelevant to me, dude. I only make sure my customers are happy. That's it. I don't give a shit about anybody else. You know what I mean? So I'm not the fucking optimization police. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, I did not realize how much plagiarism there was in this industry. I guess there probably is a shit ton of theft and plagiarism in any industry, right? Dude, this one dude stole like 3 different people's work. This one guy. I'm like, what the fuck? He's just stealing everybody's fucking work. Like, this guy is probably in my Discord stealing my shit right now. And I would have no idea. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, how the hell would you even know? But what I can do is just let my viewers know that it's a scam and it's bullshit. And I'm not trying to sell my services either. I don't fucking care about the goddamn consults. It's just like, look at what you're paying for. Like I can send you this file and just save you $100. It's like, you know, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, like I always say, it's my job to inform you guys, my viewers, so you can take care of yourselves. That's what my fucking goal is. Just take care of yourself. Don't worry about other people. Just take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, and obviously ISLC was installed. Of course it was. This has to be fucking installed every time. And dude, I was in the console and then dude, oh my God, I was in the fucking console. I see this in the bottom right down here, right? I'm like rage clicking it. I'm like, get this the fuck off the machine. Get it off. And then the guy that paid for the consult could tell that I was like rage clicking it. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm like frantically fucking clicking on it. And then he's like, yeah, I watched your video about the stacking latency optimizers. I'm like, dude, fucking ridiculous. And then, so I actually couldn't find where the fuck he put the folder. So I had to like go press Control Delete, right click processes, open folder to like find where and then he had the ISLC folder, like some obscure fucking folder in the C drive, and then it was like ISLC do not delete. And he had this on the folder. I'm like, you fucker, dude. You're fucking dog shit. Like, you don't know how to optimize fuck all. Like, goddamn. He charged you $100 for this shit. Jesus. Oh my God, dude. I had to spend like an hour cleaning out this guy's computer of all this garbage that he spent $100 for. I had to like remove his power plan and shit too. I'm like, let's just reinstall Windows. It's faster, dude. Just wipe all this guy's fucking work. Get it out of here. It's all bullshit. It's all snake oil fucking garbage. All of it. Oh my God. Now, the last point that we're gonna make here. Okay. Very key point here. Not overclocking. Let me catch up here. Oh yeah, dude. I like I said at the beginning of the stream, for anyone who's coming late, I wish I kept, like, I didn't know I would like become like a PC optimizer. Like I don't like to put myself in the category of these fucking idiots. You know what I mean? I'm an overclocker. I'm not a PC optimizer, but I just happen to know how Windows works really well, right? So yeah, that's the other thing. So not to call anybody out specifically, but if you go to dude, it's the weirdest brainwashing I've ever seen. If you go to any PC optimizer Twitter page and you scroll through their feed, it's always like, my computer is running smoother now, so much smoother, did a great job. I'm like, what the fuck? No, nowhere do you see it's like, he got me double my FPS. It's like, no, it's like, oh, he trimmed my SSD and installed a power plan. It's running so much smoother. It's like the weirdest fucking brainwashing, dude. It's the craziest shit. So, PC optimization, whatever this term, okay, this is like its own industry. Its own industry of some sort. Somehow this became an industry, which I didn't even know existed. This is so dumb. Okay, imagine this. I've been playing and overclocking for 10 years. 10 years, okay? Remember that. This is so dumb that I didn't know this was an industry. That's how scammy and dumb it is. The only way to get more FPS out of your PC is this. Now, that's not to say reinstalling Windows and fresh drivers can't give you more FPS. Sure, it can. If something is grossly wrong with your, like, viruses, bloatware, fucking 4 latency sure, that's. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, we're assuming you got a clean, fresh Windows. You got a clean Windows. No bloat, no latency optimizers, no weird power plans, no fucking crazy shit. If you have a clean Windows, you're doing this. This gets you FPS. That's it. There's no secret. There's no fucking rocket science. XMP, which is, you can consider that, you can consider XMP overclocking, okay, but that's fucking it. If anybody that you hire to optimize your PC does anything but this, you know you just got scammed. If for some reason you're one of those people where the FPS counter doesn't go up, like it's the same FPS, but you're like, oh, it feels smoother. That latency optimizer is smoothening my smoothness. You just got scammed. You just got fucking taken to the cleaners. That's what it is. Sorry, this is what it is. I'm PSA. I'm letting you guys know. Unless the guy does this to your computer, you got scammed. All your money just got robbed. It's fucking robbed. That's it. XMP is underclocking. Yeah, I know. I'm just talking about a casual audience, right? Assume a casual audience, right? So I think that's what I wanted to cover with this. We went through the guy's batch file. It's a fucking scam. Unless the person is overclocking your, and one final point I want to make. Okay. PC optimization is not overclocking. You need to hire an overclocker. you gotta be careful because overclocking can kill your PC. So you're in this like really fine gray area of like, these guys are scamming you and taking all your fucking money. If you hire some XOC idiot, he'll just suicide voltage your shit and make it work for 4 months, and then all of a sudden you gotta buy a new computer. It's rough, dude. I don't envy being in the customer's position at all, dude, at all. Even XMP can damage your CPU if the guy doesn't check it over. If you have like 4,000 plus sticks and the optimizer guy goes into your BIOS, enables XMP, you have an Asus motherboard, shoves in 1.6 VCCSA, good luck. And he's not going to check it because he's not an overclocker, so he doesn't know that this is actually a thing. So even hiring an optimizer can be dangerous. All right. That's not what I wanted to say, but that just came up to my head just right now, right? Right now, I'm really hating them two other guys at the same time. I don't even know who you're talking about. There's so many optimizers that steal. Dude, so when I saw this guy's batch file and him just stealing all of Freethy's settings, I'm like, oh, so it's not just me. I'm like, everyone's just stealing everybody else's shit. It's like, I swear to God, dude, the PC optimizer doesn't even own a high-end PC. I guarantee it, dude. I guarantee they don't even have more than 160 FPS in Warzone. Like, if they did, if they had more than this, they wouldn't be running these batch files and installing ISLC and shit. Like I literally don't know where these guys got their business model or plan from. Like this guy that like this. Oh, where's the? I must have deleted the file. Like this guy here. Where did he come up with this shit? Where did he like? Where did this guy get the idea for all this? Disabling Windows. He's like was he in his basement one day and he was like, what can I do to sell people shit? I'm just gonna disable their Windows update. I'm gonna custom power plan. I'm gonna flush the DNS. And I'm gonna uninstall the guy. Like where on fucking God's green earth did this come from? Someone must have thought this up at some point. Like someone genuinely must have thought that this would increase the guy's FPS. Unless I'm misunderstanding what PC optimization is. That could be true. That could be maybe they don't even advertise their services as FPS boosting. Maybe they just advertise it as, I'm gonna clean your Windows. In which case you get paid for exactly what you got. Or like you got what you paid for. Really? Like you know what I mean? Like, is that what's happening here? Maybe I'm just off. Like how are these guys advertising their services? Do they actually say that I'm going to increase your FPS, or is it just like I'm going to optimize your PC? And the term itself is so vague. It's such a vague term. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go into your C drive here. I'm gonna fucking tools. Oh, look at this fucking button, dude. Optimize. Fucking Optimus optimized right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fucking $100 button right here. Oh, look at that. 100% optimized, baby. $100. Give me that shit right now. Plus run this batch file over here. Like, Where did, like, okay, anyway, I'm harping on now, but it's all placebo, dude. It's 100% oh, my PC is running a lot smoother now. Let me catch up here. Run a bash file to enable DLSS. What the fuck? That'd be atrocious, dude. Oh my god. It's like, yeah, I'm getting more frames now, but I can't see the screen. It's like, oh, but you're getting more frames though, aren't you? The contract has been served. He's like, I just got scammed. I'm like, yeah, of course you did. You literally pay someone. Okay, 99% online is wrong and scam. You watch Linus benchmark, wrong. You watch fucking, you pay optimizer, wrong, scam. You pay a mechanic to change your oil, you get scammed. Like, it's just the way the world works, man. Like, you shouldn't be shocked that you get scammed all the fucking time. That's how the world works, dude. It's all wrong and it's all scam. Everyone is out there to make their cheddar. The only defense you have against it is to educate yourself. Don't be an idiot. Like, if he's like, you need headlight fluid, you're like, what the fuck? There's no headlight fluid. At least go home and Google it. Is there headlight fluid? Like, educate yourself. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't just let yourself get scammed.